Want to be a nurse in the US but don't know where to start? My name is Diane and I'm here for another vlog, and I'll show you how you can do it. I'll show you step by step from qualifications to visa to flying out. So let's go! Step 1. Do you qualify? Before starting the process, you gotta make sure that you meet the basic requirements. So what do you need? First is a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which is a 4-year degree course. Don't worry if you have a 3-year diploma or an associate degree, some states will let you apply. Number 2 is an active, unrestricted nursing license. You have to be licensed in your home country. It just proves that you're legally allowed to practice nursing. 3 is clinical experience, but don't worry, this is not required, it's just recommended. Especially if you're wanting to work in special areas like ICU or OR. Just helps. Step 2 is to pass the English Proficiency exam. If your nursing program is not taught entirely in English, then you have to prove that you can communicate effectively in English, especially you're dealing with patients, speaking with the doctors, and other members of the healthcare team. So there are 2 main exams that are accepted, which is the IELTS Academic and the TOEFL IBT. Step 3 is the Educational Credential Evaluation. This step is just to make sure that your nursing education meets US standards. You'll usually need a CES report or a CGFNS certification, depending on the state you're applying for. And then this is where you usually submit your diploma, transcripts, training records, so make sure you start early because this takes time. Once you're approved, then you can register to Pearson VUE to take your NCLEX RN. You'll have to choose a state where you're applying for. Each state has their own rules, and if you're an international nurse, you need to choose a state where you don't need a social security number, like New York or Texas. Step number 4 is find a US employer or an agency. You have 2 options here. It's either you find a US based employer, but here you have to pay, mostly you have to pay the upfront costs like immigration fees, lawyer fees, airfare, etc. But if you go through an agency, normally they cover all those costs, but you just have to sign a contract for 2 to 3 years, depending on what you agree on. Make sure you compare before signing any contract and double, triple, quadruple check before signing. Step 5 is visa process and final steps. Once you get a job offer, your employer will file an EB-3 visa on your behalf. So what is this EB-3 visa? This is visa for skilled workers like us nurses. So the date they file it becomes your priority date. So what is a priority date? That date serves like your place in line waiting for a visa. So when that becomes current, then you can go in and get your medical exam and attend your embassy interview. Once you're approved, you'll have your immigrant visa stamped on your passport, and it's time to book that one-way ticket to the US. And that's it! Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you even just a little bit in your journey. I know it can be overwhelming, it feels like a lot of work, but trust me, it's worth it. So drop in a comment, like, subscribe, and share it to other nurses who need this information. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!